Good evening, it's Facebook Love. How's everybody? I am happy to be reading tonight, and it's not night yet, which is nice in the spring. And I took a bath, so I have wet hair, and I feel good about that. And tonight I'm going to have virtual cocktails, so don't be mad. I've had a glass of wine about once every other week, so that's not so bad. I know a lot of us like to have wine o'clock every day. I can't do that. Anyhow, I had a request for two very different types of things today, and I like them, so I'm just going to do them. One is a short poem that is quite famous by William Ernest Henley, who lived in the mid-1800s and died very early in the 20th century, so quite a long time ago. And this piece is quite possibly the most well-known these days of what he wrote. It's called Invictus. So here goes. It's not very long, and it's quite serious, kind of like I am. So, Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Invictus. Thank you, Lynn. Nice to have a sense of control right now. We do have a little control. The other request, actually, my mom requested it today, but I've had a handful of other people bring it up in the last few weeks, that they really enjoyed the Shel Silverstein pieces. The trick with Shel Silverstein is that his books don't have tables of contents. You sort of just pick them up and go. And they don't all go well without their illustrations. So I'm actually just going to scroll through a bunch of his poems and sort of read them as they make sense. Winging it. The jazz of poetry. Does that make it beat poetry? I don't know. I think I need another sip. I'm so happy I washed my hair. The little things. Also today, to do something childlike besides these poems, I made signs to put out in the yard to encourage ourselves as well as those who are working so hard to help us overcome COVID-19 and who are taking a lot of risks doing things like delivering food and working in the grocery stores and the cleaners and all the various things that are essential. So, making signs felt playful for a serious reason. Hi, Shar. Thank you. So this is the invitation from Shel Silverstein at the very beginning of Where the Sidewalk Ends, which you will remember was published just around 50 years ago. So those of us who are in our late 40s to early 50s grew up with Shel Silverstein. Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in. Come in. I would encourage those of you that don't do a lot of reading, this is a great time to escape into stories. My dad brought up Watership Down today, which I haven't read in a long time. And there is a series on Netflix if you want to watch it after you read the wonderful book. Here is a really fun short one from Shel Silverstein. Runnies heading rabbits. I'm probably going to mess this up. Runnies heading rabbits. Runny lent to the library, and there were hundreds of hooks. History hooks, biography books, and lots of bory stooks. He looked them over one by one, and guess which one he took? A biance skook, a poetry book, oh no, a bummick cook. I think I needed that. Here's another one for kids doing all of their online learning right now, and those of us working virtually, because it feels a lot like online learning. I don't know about you, but I'm on the phone with the tech people from the company I assist almost every day. Well, okay, every other day, but stuff keeps breaking. This is called Homework Machine. The homework machine, oh, the homework machine, most perfect contraption that's ever been seen. Just put in your homework, then drop in a dime. Snap on the switch, and in 10 seconds time, your homework comes out quick and clean as can be. Here it is, 9 plus 4, and the answer is 3. 3? Oh, me. I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be. That was silly. Oh, here's one I remember. The illustration is fantastic. It's a person floating up, a child floating up above a town, a neighborhood, with one tenny on a foot and one tenny falling, and the hair is all. This is called Falling Up. I tripped on my shoelace and I fell up to the rooftops, up over the town, up past the treetops, up over the mountains, up where the colors blend into the sounds. But it got me so dizzy when I looked around, I got sick to my stomach and I threw down. Okay. Shar, you're nice. Thank you. I don't usually look over and see the comments. You're so sweet. I'm looking for some more fun ones. All right. We are quite obsessed with celebrity in our country, so here's a fun one. It's called Superstar, and it's from a book called Everything on It. Superstar. I'm the greatest, newest superstar, and soon you'll cheer my name. I'm smart and slick and strong and quick and expert at the game. But before we start, one question, please. I hesitate to ask it, but where's the basket? The superstar's wearing a football player's uniform. Super silly. If you have kids, things like that, where they're surprised by somebody making a mistake, it's the best. So much fun for them to be surprised by people being terrible. I'm looking for another one before I say good night to you. Okay. This one is in Where the Sidewalk Ends, and it's called 18 Flavors. You ready? 18 luscious, scrumptious flavors: chocolate, lime, and cherry, coffee, pumpkin, fudge, banana, caramel cream, and boysenberry, rocky road and toasted almond, butterscotch, vanilla dip, butter brickle, apple ripple, coconut and mocha chip, brandy peach, and lemon custard. Each scoop lovely, smooth, and round. Tallest ice cream cone in town. lying there on the ground. That's a great one. Kids are always making mistakes that they're really upset about, and when they can laugh later, it's such a good thing for them. So I hope you're having a decent weekend and not feeling too locked in or discouraged. We can do this. We have to be kind and patient and protect each other and be respectful. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm off to a cocktail party, wearing my jammies and sitting in my home office, which, by the way, is called the reading room, which is what we're doing. This is Facebook Love. Good night.